Commander, we've just made contact with a new faction of the Resistance known as the Reapers. They're an elusive bunch, but this is their headquarters. We can scan at this location now to start benefiting from our newfound cooperation.
So this is the Commander. Dragonova spoke highly of you and the rest of your team. Trust me, that does not happen often. You are all welcome here. I will admit I had some concerns with this alliance of yours, but from what I hear, this skirmisher, Mox, was captured protecting one of my own. Reapers have long memories, Commander. We will honor our end of the deal. Volk, out.
Your tenacity could prove your undoing, Commander. If you would seek a fight with me, I hope you are truly ready to match my skills.
We've had our suspicions, but before now we've never had the resources to investigate the possibility of clandestine Advent facilities built up outside the city centers. Now that we've gotten word of this black site, I have to admit, I'm worried about what we might find. They could be doing anything in there.
Avenger plotting new course. Avenger plotting new course.
Another important step forward in our research. Commander, during the course of our research, we made a startling breakthrough that has led us to another potential avenue of study. However, if we are to proceed down this path, we must do so immediately, or I fear we will lose our opportunity to return to it in the future.
I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
Priority message coming through, Commander. Putting it on screen now.
It is unfortunate, Commander, that your recent efforts have proven to be so mediocre.
The Chosen are a tough group to infiltrate, but we've managed to gather intel on their latest actions, and have a rough idea of how close each is to reaching their ultimate goal of locating the Avenger.
Commander, we have intel suggesting the aliens are working on developments that threaten our ability to stop the Avatar project. We can conduct guerrilla operations to disrupt one of these efforts, but we'll have to choose carefully. We don't have the resources to intercede everywhere.
Commander, the factions have pledged their support to it. Commander, we have a squad ready to move on the Resistance Haven currently under siege by the aliens. Give the word and we'll move out. Our next operation will put us right in the middle of Chosen territory, Commander. There's a good chance they'll show up to interfere, so we should plan accordingly.
Deployed.
Squad green to deploy.
One of our contacts in the Resistance says Advent peacekeepers have been spotted conducting a sweep near an outpost in this area. The aliens won't hesitate to kill anyone they find, so we're heading in to protect as many people as we can. Secure the camp and eliminate all hostile forces. One of those chosen is leading an assault on the Resistance encampment in this area. Our people are doing what they can to fight back, but we need to help protect the civilians trapped nearby. There's a group of Resistance soldiers hunkered down not far from your position. Move in and help fend off the attacking alien forces.
Volk says I am to obey. A patrol is upwind.
Moving on target location. Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Estoy en marcha.
Moving to overwatch.
A ello voy.
Got some advent here.
Enemigo abatido. I am trusting you.
Moving to position.
Me dirijo allí. Aquí, toma.
Position confirmed. Overwatch. Overwatch.
Watching comes naturally.
Commander, Advent isn't backing off. They've got units in the AO that are ignoring our forces just to get a better shot at the civilians. Take those bastards down.
Heading to that location. This is for you! Good copy. Moving on target. No longer a threat.
The Resistance team is in the clear. They're moving to help the other survivors. There's a large group of civilians pinned down within range of your position. Sensors indicate hostile forces are closing in fast. We need to get in there before the aliens slaughter those people.
En marcha a las coordenadas designadas. En guardia. I'm on the move.
Headed there now. Heading there now.
Voy.
As you order, Commander.
I'm on it.
Poniéndome en guardia.
I am on watch.
Heading out. Okay.
Allá voy.
Moving out.
At first, Advent deployed non-lethal stun units for crowd control and the occasional protest. We don't see a whole lot of that anymore.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Guardia.
No!
Understood. Moving out. Understood. Moving out.
Confirmado.
Placing explosive.
Adjusting sights. Burning through our fast. Taken care of. Dead in the water here.
Marchando. Todo cubierto. I can cover it.
Scanning. Ready to go.
I am at your service. An alien patrol. Me muevo a la posición. Afirmativo. Cubriendo.
Headed there now.
I require a resupply. We are compromised.
On Overwatch. Taking fire over here.
The Elders in forces are near.
I'm on the move. Shot failed to connect. Gonna need to reload soon.
Posición confirmada. Blanco abatido.
Moving. Come and get some.
It's time to focus. I go where I am needed. Now we fight in the open. I see everything. I can only blame myself.
confirmed. On the move.
We've heard rumors about some kind of shapeshifters. I'm guessing this is it.
It is a remarkable species. If only we had some means of containment.
Don't even think about it.
Negative. Weapons dry.
I must reload. Afirmativo, en camino.
I will go.
¡Ah! ¡Venga ya! Me quedo sin munición en el arma.
Okay. Affirmative. Covering now.
I go where you tell me.
Death to the invaders.
Menace 1-5, you secured the remaining civilians and there are no other hostile
Advent officials announced an increase to this month's recruitment quotas. Citizens are encouraged to voluntarily visit their nearest recruitment center. Remember, only together can we build a better tomorrow.
Glad to see our troops finding success in the field. It's good for the entire crew's morale.
Another impressive effort, Commander. My expectations were high, and yet you have exceeded them.
Commander, we've got local resistance forces waiting to make contact, but we'll have to make the first move.
Course. Strategic resource located.
We are not all that dissimilar, Commander. We have both lost, and in turn caused great loss for others. I shed...
The factions could use a place to coordinate their operations, Commander. This ring Shen designed sounds like a great candidate for our next construction effort.
Commander, we have a priority. We're tracking the aliens' progress on this Avatar project here. If they finish what they've started, it sounds like it'll be the end for all of us.
Setting course for East Asia.
Menace, ready to
A trusted source in the Resistance has confirmed that a high-ranking Advent military officer will be moving through this area as part of a routine patrol. We have an opportunity here to completely disrupt Advent's command structure and delay their current operations. All we have to do is neutralize that officer. Menace 1-5, we're tracking the Advent General and his escorts, but we don't have an exact fix on their location. Sweep the area and eliminate the target along with any other hostiles that stand in your way.
Good copy, moving on target. Looks like hostiles over here. Running. Roger that.
marchando.
Roger, watch. I got my eyes on.
Afirmativo, cubriendo.
Moving out.
Me dirijo a la posición indicada.
Got it covered.
En guardia.
Got it covered.
Grenade out! We're in their sights! Taken care of. We're picking up an inbound Advent transport. The aliens are going to try and extract the General from the AO. Don't let them get on board that ship. Orders confirmed. On the move.
Calma, estás bien.
Okay. I'm on the move. Adjusting sights. That is not good.
En guardia.
Overwatch. Whoa! rolling. Enemies down. My ammo's running low. Affirmative.
Voy a la posición designada.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Afirmativo. Cubriendo.
Moving to position. Advent troops spotted. Heading out.
En marcha a las coordenadas designadas.
Target eliminated. Out of ammo here. Adjusting aim.
Poniéndome en guardia.
This is for you. We're close. Target identity confirmed. That's the general. Take him out before they can escape. We won't get another shot at this. Advent forces on the ground. Fire's getting close here! On my way. Throwing grenade! Looks like something over here. Enemy destroyed. Heading to that location.
Explorando.
I'm on it. Advent's transport is in position for the evac. Don't let the general escape. They're trying to pull back.
damage.
The Advent General is getting close to their impact point. Don't let him get away.
Rock and roll! Back online.
Bien, me muevo al objetivo.
Got it covered. I'm on the move. On Overwatch. On Overwatch.
Guardia.
Okay.
Estoy en marcha.
Got it. Moving.
Moving to designated position.
Me
Scanning. Got
liberas.
it covered.
¿Quién hace ese ruido?
Moving to designated position.
Posición confirmada.
Position confirmed.
Heading there now.
Todo
Look at
cubierto.
yourself. Covering now. Affirmative. Covering now. What's making that noise?
Tengo a la vista una posición de Advent.
They're trying to flank us! Good copy. Moving on target. Target still up. Enemy is still up!
Blanco inutilizado.
There's heavy fire in this zone.
Enemigos pacificados.
Menace 1-5, kill confirmed. That's how it's done. We need to clear the area of any remaining hostiles. We can't allow them to recover the General's body.
Target eliminated.
We have confirmation. Mission accomplished.
Advent officials confirmed reports today of an attack on a prominent citizen by the criminal organization known as XCOM. Though the XCOM radicals fled the area soon afterwards, peacekeeping forces assure us they will soon be brought to justice.
Combat against the aliens day in and day out is no easy task, and eventually the stress takes its toll in various ways. We'll need to keep an eye on each soldier to manage their traits.
A new course.
There will be no strongholds, no bastions to serve your...
How operational.
Commander, now that members of the Resistance factions have joined us on the Avenger, I thought you might want an area where you can meet, to organize and plan future operations together.
The results of our breakthrough are quite fascinating. Commander, with the Advent officer currently in cold storage, we should perform the autopsy as soon as possible.
Commander, the science team has grown particularly interested in this field of research. The Advent,
I must admit, having successful.
New objective.
I've updated our latest operational objectives, Commander.
The Advent captain seems to provide a means of stabilizing the link between the local subordinates and the Advent network tower itself.
Commander, if we're going to try to build this skulljack that Tigan came up with, we're going to need a specialized facility to test it out.
I will make that our highest priority.
Just as you are driven to free your people from the perceived oppression of the Elders, the burden of honor instilled upon me since my creation drives my service to the gods, regardless of their intention.
Commander, we just got word that the Resistance hit an Advent supply line. We have an opportunity to salvage some high-value materials, assuming we can clear out the alien forces guarding the site first. Commander, if we're gonna win this war, we need to take every chance we get to fight back. We'll have to be ready to engage the enemy during unpredictable situations, which require special planning and preparation.
Commander, I've got trace chemical readings throughout that area showing a mix of volatile compounds. If we're not careful, that whole place could end up on fire.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deploy.
Recon indicates an Advent train was recently disabled in this area by the Resistance. And so far the aliens haven't managed to move it out of the region. We're heading in to seize any assets and technology we find. Neutralize all hostile contacts and secure the AO. Menace 1-5. Coordinates of the Advent train are locked in. Move to secure. Eliminate all hostiles.
Remember, Commander, There are extremely volatile materials scattered throughout this area. We need to make sure our troops are clear of any possible explosions.
As you order, Commander.
Position confirmed. Got it.
Verstanden. Bewege mich zum Ziel.
On Overwatch.
Verstanden. Halte die Augen offen.
They have a patrol moving here.
Location confirmed.
That's the equipment we're after. We'll have to do our best to avoid destroying the gear while we secure the area.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Los, los, los.
I'm on watch. A delicate placement.
Scanning. Feuerschutz.
This is burning out of control!
We've been spotted.
I will reposition.
Remember, they are not victims. I have almost no ammo.
Affirmative. Feuerschutz now.
My life is in your hands. It's safely in tow.
Give me time to reload.
Moving. On Overwatch. Roger. On Overwatch. Biete Feuerschutz.
I go where I'm needed. An alien patrol. My turn on watch.
Okay. Verstanden. Bewege mich zum Ziel. Overwatch. Hier geht nichts.
It would seem Advent has begun deploying their so-called priests into combat. Their implants provide significant enhancements to whatever latent psionic energy they may have once possessed.
On the move. Hostile neutralized. Gegen Feuerschutz!
I go where you tell me. Reapers are always vigilant.
Muss besser zielen.
We are compromised. I can't reach the top. I could use a quieter spot.
People down
Only
here!
one of many.
Bring in the evac! Solid copy. Verstanden, bin unterwegs. Good copy. Moving on target. Come on! Granate geworfen! Just in time!
Ready to boogie.
Packen wir die Sachen!
All surviving XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand returning
Commander,
to
we
base.
failed in our mission. We'll need to review our tactics and improve going.
Thanks to your efforts, dissident activity is down across all territories. The travel ban between city centers has been lifted. Remember, good citizenship has its rewards.
My people would rather die fighting than starving in a shack somewhere. No regrets, Commander.
Commander, each of our soldiers has a unique relationship with their squad mates. As they complete combat missions together, their compatibility will grow and can eventually develop into a lasting bond.
Avenger plotting new course. Avenger plotting new course.
I suppose since that worked, we might as well keep it up, Commander.
Now that we have more staff on the engineering team, we can start clearing out space for new facilities, Commander. We should keep looking for more recruits, though. We'll need them to staff the facilities once we fill.
Commander, the factions have indicated they know how to track down the Chosen. We should construct the ring facility so they have a place to coordinate.
Commander, so far I haven't seen anything critical among the alien components left over in this area. If we clean this stuff out, we could probably use this space for a new facility. Excavation is underway, Commander, but it's going to take some time to get all that stuff cleared out.
Commander, you should establish contact with the local resistance network as soon as possible. The aliens are undoubtedly moving forward with their plans.
Our research was a success, Commander. I will begin our research immediately. Commander, we've already dedicated considerable resources toward the current research project. However, we can move on to something else if you'd prefer. I'll direct our efforts towards the new research project immediately, Commander. Once we've made progress, I'll send word.
Commander, we can now work to establish contact with local resistance groups operating out of regions around the globe. Once we've collected sufficient intel to make contact, we'll need to scan the target region for the operative signal.
After we pay the initial intel cost to make contact, we'll have to scan the region for a few days before the local resistance cell comes out of hiding. Once we find them, we'll be up and running in the new region. Commander, using intel collected so far, we've managed to locate a resistance cell operating out of this region. It'll take us some time to scan for their exact position, though. Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast. incoming message for you, Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now.
Leading the Resistance is a daunting task, Commander. But your efforts so far have left many wondering if we have made the right approach. We will have to do better.
Our friends in the Resistance have shared what they know of these so-called Chosen the Elders have sent after us. It sounds like we should expect these things to actively hunt us until we take them out.
With each passing day, I come closer to finding you and your remaining forces. Ready yourself.
The benefits we gain from working with the Resistance factions on their covert operations are a major boon to our efforts, but there are also risks involved. Our soldiers could potentially be attacked or taken captive while in the field, so it's not as easy a decision as it may seem.
We've got a shot at hitting the Elders hard, something we haven't tried before. You up for it, Commander?
Commander, Mox has been captured. We should do everything we can to get him back before the Chosen do God knows what to him.
I'll order my people to get underway immediately.
This will prove to be an important step forward. The science is eager to begin, Commander.
Everything we've seen indicates the Chosen aren't going to stop hunting us, Commander. Our only option is to find them first. To do that, we'll need to work with the Resistance on a covert action in the ring.
Some of my people could use a hand in the field. Shouldn't be anything too tough. What do you say?
The cooperation of these extremists will do little to unite the forces of your Resistance, Commander.